The Supreme Court today directed the Election Commission of India (ECI) to examine disclosing authenticated voter turnout records on its website within 48 hours after each phase of polling in Lok Sabha and State Assembly elections. A bench led by Chief Justice of India Sanjeev Khanna along with Justices Sanjay Kumar and K.V. Vishwanathan was hearing a plea seeking constituency and polling station-wise voter turnout data in absolute numbers and percentages. Senior advocate Maninder Singh representing ECI suggested petitioner meet the new Chief Election Commissioner for redressal. The court deferred the hearing, directing petitioner to approach ECI within 10 days and schedule the next hearing in the week of July 28. Papum Parve District's Session Court has sentenced Majbur Rahman to life imprisonment for his role in the 2008 Akashdeep twin rape and murder case. Itanagar police re-arrested Rahman last year after a decade-long manhunt. He had escaped from Juli jail in 2012 along with two other under-trial prisoners. A resident of Kohai Doloni village in Assam's North Lakhimpur district, Rahman was a habitual thief involved in multiple thefts across Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. He was arrested with MD Najarul Islam and a CCL for the brutal crime against two sisters running a beauty parlor in Akashdeep Market. Police charge sheeted the case, and after trial, MD Najarul Islam is already serving a life sentence in Juli jail. The Meghalaya High Court has expressed dissatisfaction with the state government's effort to curb illegal mining and coal transportation, citing no significant improvement. The court reviewed a state status report which aimed to address recommendations from the Justice Retired BP Katake Committee 27th Interim Report. Key suggestions included expediting coal auctions, enforcing demurrage charge collection, and forfeiting deposits of bidders failing to pay or lift the coal. However, the court noted missing details on deposit forfeitures and demurrage charge realization. The committee also proposed drone surveillance, a special police team, and smart check gates to tackle the issue. The Enforcement Directorate has summoned RJD President and former Bihar Chief Minister Lalu Prasad for questioning in the Land for Jobs money laundering case on March 19, that is tomorrow, official sources said today. Mr. Prasad, 76-year-old, has been asked to appear before the agency in Patna. Some of his family members have also been called for questioning under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act (PMLA), though they are not expected to appear. Last year, the Enforcement Directorate filed a charge sheet in a case against Lalu Prasad family members, including his wife Rabri Devi and daughters Misa Bharti and Hema Yadav, before a Delhi court. Match Day 15, the final round of league matches in the ongoing Nagaland Super League, will take place tomorrow at Chumakitima Football Stadium and Indira Gandhi Stadium, Kohima. The first match will see Frontier Warriors FC face 27 United FC at 2 p.m. at Indira Gandhi Stadium, Kohima. The second match between Red Scars FC and Barak FC is scheduled for 7 p.m. at Chumakitima Football Stadium, while the third match between Sechu Zubza and Lungchok FC will kick off at 5 p.m. at Indira Gandhi Stadium, Kohima. Currently, Barak FC leads the league table with 26 points, followed by Nagaland United Sports Club with 21 points and Lungchok FC with 20 points.